We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the Chicago Cubs. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Right side. Fielded cleanly. The tag, and he is out. Now batting, Matt Chapman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
And what? That missed. That's the ball.
Game time temperature tonight a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. So a full count now. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The right fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, ball.
One 1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop.
And now pitch on the way.
Ball outside.
Pitch on the way. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Baez will head for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. Baez stands at second with no outs. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
That is third.
Striding into the box, Jake Cave. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
2-1 now. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now another 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jake Cave becomes out number 2 this inning. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning. New inning set to get underway, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes. First pitch on its way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he missed. Badly there. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
2-2.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that will be the first hit for the Athletics thus far. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. So now it's Mark Canha. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch is popped up. Baez waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Andres Gimenez the next to bat. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
The third baseman, number 6.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. The next hub up, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Harold Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In the air now, out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Sean Murphy. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
3 balls, 1 strike.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sean Manaea is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 0-1 the count. And there's ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 2-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is in there with an RBI triple. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Happ is there. Let's see if they test it. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. So no one on now after the sac fly. And digging in is the outfielder, Matt Olson. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and it's 0-2 now. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, David Bote.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. One and 1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Bote, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado, is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one. There to play it is Moreland, and there's 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. Ground ball left side. Chapman brings it in. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Into the box now, Javier Baez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll lay off the slider too low, ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Moreland's there. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. All set for the start of the fourth. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now batting.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out. So a runner at first with one out now. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Count remains at 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Fly ball to straightaway left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now the pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is in there for the second strike.
2-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Grounded to short. Reined in. And there's one down now. So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here's the first pitch to him.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes this one high. 1-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Sean Murphy. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Sean Murphy.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in now, Sean Manaea. He did his job and laid down a successful sack bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sack bunt perfectly.
And that'll get down for a base hit. In now, Cesar Hernandez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Right side defense aligned perfectly. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Popped up. Bodie will put this one away, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Harold Ramirez.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he lays off for ball 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hernandez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping in, David Bodie comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Kyle Garlick will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Number 23, Kyle.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Kyle Garlick becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. He's set and the pitch. Javier Baez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch, and he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little two-out lightning might ensue by one check swing holding up.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. To the plate now, Ozzie Albies. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Baez rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay. And he's back into second here safely. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, Dan Winkler takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland.
The first baseman, Mitch.
Popped high in the air. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Mark Canha. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Andres Gimenez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Albies onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jake Cave. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1 the count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kenna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again. Sean Murphy hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter, is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
3-0 to him now. And now a pitch on the way. A strike, and it's 3-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. The pitch striding in for Oakland. Sean Manaea. He singled his last time up. Matt Joyce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Matt Joyce.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Here now the 2-2.
Count it full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman,
Andrew Chafin comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Chafin is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
now batting,
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
2-0 now. Two out with the man at first. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down.
ladies and gentlemen, your attention
New
please.
pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wilson Contreras is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Harold Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Jason Hayward will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Jason Hayward.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So striding forward now, David Bote. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2. Anthony Rizzo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Left side, but well fouled. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ender Inciarte will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Brad Wick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready for another shot now, Matt Olson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. So far 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Hit on the ground to third. Over to Albies. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. That misses, 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So now to the plate, Jake Cave. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. You elevate a little bit.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now at the plate, Mark Canha. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Scorched to third. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So stepping in, Andres Gimenez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Striding in, Sean Murphy. No hits to this point. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder into the bleachers and gone. Elvis Andrus will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Craig Kimbrell takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Hard on the ground toward short. There's Baez. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1. Jake Diekman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Kenna is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-2 the final score tonight.